Hello and welcome to the opening round of the RSC, the Rei Sportscar Championship here at Suzuka. We've got two races and this is the first of them. We're in the 2016 Group 2 cars around Suzuka. It's a 30-minute race and let's run down the grid. So we have on pole position Tyler. Now this grid is based on a seeding with the fastest drivers put at the back. And we've got these are some of the newcomers. So Tyler, a newcomer in a Red Bull car. Next we have Mako in the Red Bull Honda, so two Red Bulls up at the front, but they're not an affiliated team. Next we have Scuderia in the Nissan GTR, followed by Cyber in the Lexus. In fifth place we got Happy Hippie in his Batmobile, and in sixth we got Alex with his wonderful Nissan GTR. Next we got another Irishman of Langer in his Pennzoil Nissan, followed by Bradders, the second placed seeded driver, and the top seeded driver is Sig in his Motul Honda. Absolutely fantastic livery. And at the back here, these are two drivers who have opted to start at the back for their own reasons. We've got Pixteca driving a Nissan GTR, and we've got Scanning Flick, a newcomer to the series, and he is also in a GTR. So we are underway here at Suzuka. We've got a rolling start. All drivers have a mandatory pit stop. We have medium tyres available and hard tyres available, and all drivers must use each compound at least once, and they are on way. We've got Tyler and Mako up the front. I believe both are on mediums. Further back, you can see them going to turn one, and there seems to be a bit of a gap here just behind Alex. So Alex in sixth position here, you can see there's quite a clear gap already forming, and there's a big incident happening. Oh, and there's contact with Scuderia and Hippie. Don't know exactly what happened there. Let's get that on replay. So Scuderia's gone wide. You've got Cyber losing control, Scuderia rejoins, and there's unfortunate contact between them both, and that is Hippie sent to the back of the field. As we move on, so we've got Alex now hounding Scuderia, and then we've got these gaps that I have mentioned. Near the back we've got the Batmobile sadly rejoining in last position. Hopefully we can move through the field later on in this race. Up front, and we've got side by side action between Tyler and Mako. Mako has to let off a bit. Seems like he could have got the run into the Degners, but it was safer to back out here on lap one of this race. Getting a bit loose. Can Tyler hold on as we approach the hairpin? Too far back for a dive bomb, but oh, look how close that is between both. Oh, there's a good run here. Will there be an overtake? Let's go on board with Mako. He's on the right side going into the spoon. Will this work? Will this work? Let's go to the TV cameras. Will they make it side by side? Will there be contact? Oh, they've done it. That's amazing drivers from both of them. These both newcomers, all slight contact in the second part of Spoon. Nothing too serious. They both make out alive. Oh, they're still racing up the hill. Oh, they're going to go side by side in contact. Yeah, this would be amazing if it works out, but no. Mako thinks better of it. Oh, he's run wide. He's run wide off the afro, and he's into the wall. That's really unfortunate. I think he just got into the dirty air a bit. And that's Mako sent down to 8th position. Tyler now has a comfortable lead ahead of Cyber with Scuderia, Alex and Bradders in 3rd, 4th and 5th. So they've made up progress, and here we actually see them all fighting. Alex here. Oh, wow, all four of them in a line. We've got Bradders on the inside, Scuderia also on the inside ahead. Will they make it through? Scuderia stays in front, Alex on the outside, but we've got Bradders here on the inside. And he makes the moves. Oh, slight contact between him and Scud. Scud keeps that position. Meanwhile, we've got Sig and Alex here fighting for 5th. So Sig was the highest seeded driver going into this event due to good performances pre-season and in other seasons. And he's showing some good skill here after weaving his way up the field from 10th position. And that was Scud going off. Scud has gone completely off. Let's try to see what happened here as we go into a replay. Let's go on board here with the Dutch driver on his debut in the race. Oh, just got on the gas on the right-hand side and loses control. 2 laps into the race. Meanwhile, we'll go back up towards the front. Oh, we've got Alex going very loose, and Sig will be hounding him from the back. And Alex goes loose again, so this is prime for Sig. Oh, contact there between Stefan and Mako. Mako gets through. Stefan just got a little bit loose. Stefan is Umanga, just for clarification. Might use alternative names for certain drivers at some parts. If further back, so behind that midfield pack, we've got Pixdecker doing pretty well in 8th position. He started near the back for his own reasons, but he's doing pretty well. He's got some nice decals on the front of the back car for sure. Next we've got Scanny Flick on his debut. He's also been working his way steadily through the field. He's overtaken Scud and Hippie, who both have been involved in accidents. And there we go, two are quite close, but we're going to go up front because we're going to see how Alex, Sig and Mako are getting on. So Mako here showing some good pace here with Sig, but I believe Mako's on mediums, and I have a feeling that Alex, Sig and Bradders are on hot tyres. That's a big lunge, but too far back. And I believe Alex got a slight penalty for cutting the corner, but nothing too major. Sig's getting a bit loose. Can Mako here make a move? No, I think he's going to be too far back. But as we go here into turn 1, we're following this pack for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Brad is slightly getting away. Meanwhile, Cyber, what has happened to him? Must have missed this. Oh, sorry for missing this, but he's just sadly gone off here at Spoon about 30 seconds ago. Just understeers wide at the second part, and that's really unfortunate because he was looking good for Lexus. But we'll skip forward to approximately where we are with this battle up front. Well, not battle fully up front, because Tyler's leading, and he's leading very comfortably here on his debut. All the others have started further back, and Tyler's been very cool and collected from pole position. So Mako's really on the back of Sig here as they flow through the fantastic S's of Suzuka. So we've got some of the standings on the side, but it'll only show 8 positions at a time. And if we actually go back a bit, we can actually see some of the people near the back. So we've got Skenny, who's actually closing on Pix a bit, so that could be a good battle for later. And yeah, we've actually got all 4 of these at the back, all closing in. So there's some great racing all throughout the field. Ooh, we've got Sig on the outside of Alex. Mako just behind. I'm assuming Alex got a little bit loose at Degner. Actually, let's watch that on replay. Yes, so you can see here that Alex just got a bit loose. And if we just skip to Mako to see how this unfolds from behind. Yeah, Sig having to just be careful on the outside. Wasn't possible to make a move. Mako gets a bit loose. But they're still side by side as we go through into Spoon. Can be a fantastic move from Sig, the Italian driver. He's 1-2 times before, and he slipped through on Alex, it seems. Alex is still kind of there. Oh, slight contact between the two. Will Alex get hold of the position? No, Sig holds it around the outside superbly. Meanwhile, Mako had a chance at Alex. So here we've got the Hondas versus the Nissan. Going to the chicane, Mako is going to make a move. He does make the move. Good move. Space given from both. Good racing. And that drops Alex Sinclair down to 5th position. Meanwhile, Langer is actually closing a little bit in his Pennzoil car into 6th. Nick, which is Cyber, is in 7th place. And this is actually now a by-car battle almost. And we've got all cars within straight, pretty much, even after 4 laps. Well, after 3.5 laps, sorry. We are now on the 4th lap. So Sig is in 3rd position. Alex, as we know, dropped down behind Mako. And that little squabble has just stopped, it seems, for the meanwhile. Now, this is where we might start to see some of the strategies come into play, because some people are going to be on mediums, some people on hards, but they have to use both the tyres. Oh, Stefan's off! Can he rejoin? He can. He didn't lose too much time. Only a few seconds lost. He rejoins ahead of Cyber, does he? Cyber's around the outside going into Degner's. Oh, he's off though as well. That's unfortunate, and he's buried in that gravel, and will he fall back to last? just ahead of the back wheel of Happy Hippings. So if we look through here, we've got Scanny Flick, the newcomer. Very close there with Scuderia, both in the GTRs. I think we've got four GTRs here in close proximity. Just going to go slightly further up, so Pix is really speedy here on the back of Langan. Now they might be different strategies, and also some people might be doing a one-stop strategy, and some people might be doing a two-stop strategy. It really depends on how long you can last those make those tyres last, and how good you can be on the medium tyres, because those are the faster tyres. They zoom through 130i, but be very careful not hit on the AstroTurf like Mako did earlier, because you can very easily lose control going to the wall. Now up front, we've still got Tyler leading. Bradders in the other Lexus is closing in slightly, but there's still about a 3-second gap. And then Sig is about a second and a half, it seems, behind Bradders. Now we're going to go on board as Sig, the Italian driver, going through these S's as he pursues Bradders. Bradders very close on the curb there, Sig going a bit more wide. Sig had to hit the curb there, so Sig is gaining there with a slightly better racing line, I believe. So we've got some beautiful liveries here today. Some people have put a lot of effort into their liveries. But I'm just going to go further back because we've got a nice little battle, it seems. Oh, it seems like Scanny Flick has also lost some positions. That's a shame for him. Oh, and that's Nick Cyberstrike off in the background. He just hit the wall there on the exit of the second Degler, so he dropped slightly further back from the field. But moving on back to Pick, so he's really moved through the field nicely, gone from 11th to 7th. That's Langer off. Langer here, who was in 6th position, has gone off. Now we're going to look at the replay here. So as it goes through spoon 1, everything seems good. In spoon 2, does he just get the power too early? He does. He gets a bit squirrely, goes into the rubble. Not much time lost. Very similar to his mistake at Dunlop Corner earlier. But now Pix, can he get the move? And he does. Pix moves in 6th position. Great stuff there from Mexico. Now up front, we're going to see any pit stops? Doesn't seem so, but we've actually got this opening group of 3 closing together now. Tyler being sort of... his lead is slowly evaporating into the hands of Bradders and Sig. Now Bradders and Sig are both on hards, and Tyler, who was starting at pole, decided to use mediums and try and power away. It definitely worked because, you know, some of the other people were starting in 2nd, 3rd position have fallen down up to about those being incidents. It's really worked out well for the American rookie. Sig, can he make a move? No, that's not an overtaking place, it seems. But, oh, that is a beautiful view there. So Sig's fastest lap on the hard tyres is a 51.3. Meanwhile, we got some close racing here. Now Bradders' fastest lap here is a 51.9 to Sig, fastest lap by 6 times. We got a move going into the hairpin. Can they make it? Yes, they can. Clean driving, good move. Not too much of a dive bomb. Bradders seemed to stay on the inside pretty well. Didn't outbrake himself, which is very easy to do at that turn. Meanwhile, can Sig make an easily quick move? Because if Sig doesn't make a move, then Bradders might be able to push away. Sig going for the inside. Oh, slight contact. Sig, I think, backs off as well to stop Tyler losing a position unfairly. But all that's done is allow Bradders to pull away here. He's in the lead now on lap 6. Now it's a 30-minute race. We've gone for 11 minutes now. You can see in the bottom left. Oh, Sig was on the grass. That was very close to going in the wall. Now these cars are very loose, especially the Honda NSX. A lot of people have complained about the oversteer, but Sig seems to be very quick on it, and he is actually coming through the chicane. Can he make a good move? Oh, and is that Tyler in the pits? And it is Brothers, both of them through the pits. Sig and Herrick on his hard tyres. So yeah, you can see that Brothers was on hard tyres, Tyler is on mediums. Now fuel is a non-issue. We're not working with any sort of low fuel loads or accelerating fuel loads this race. It's purely about racing, overtaking and tyres, and Brothers there went on to mediums. Tyler, I think, might have been on another set of mediums, I'm not 100% sure. Meanwhile, further back we've got Scanny Flick making his pit stop, and Happy Hippie moves into 10th position. But further up front, it seems to be spread out. Now Brothers is rejoining 4th position, Tyler rejoining 5th, just ahead of a nice little scrabble. Now Brothers has some clean air to make his new mediums work. Meanwhile, if we go further back, Tyler also has some clean air to make his new tyres work. Things are spread out slightly. Oh, we got picks off. Oh, that's a shame. He was running so well. Let's see what's happened to him. So just going through the S's. Second part here. Oh, it just runs too wide. Goes onto the curb, then the gravel, and that is into the wall for poor picks. Let's run on board here with Tyler going through the Degnos. Let's see if he takes them. So he goes down a couple of gears, I believe. Doesn't hit too much of the curve, but that's definitely the safer strategy. He's approximately 4 seconds behind the British driver ahead. So there you can see the lap times of Langer here. So started off with some 54s after the opening lap, but has fallen behind with a couple of mistakes, 57s, 58s, and we did see some of those mistakes. Be interesting to see if he can maybe make some progress later on in the race with softer tyres. Further back, so Pix has rejoined in 10th. I don't believe Pix is pitted, but I could possibly be wrong. I mean, what Scanning we know has pitted. Now if we go further ahead, Macca's pitting. Oh, Macca's hit the wall! I think Macca hit the wall, but still managed to get it into the pits okay. So Macca was on medium tyres, and he's using mediums for 6 full laps. We'll see where he rejoins soon, but we're going to look at some cars that are actually out on the track. So Scuderia in 6th position. I know, this is even quite close to Mako. Mako leaves the pits. It seems no, Mako rejoins there. You can see about 3 seconds ahead. So Mako rejoins behind Tyler, both of which are newcomers. And then we've got Brothers, Alex and Sig. Now neither Sig and Alex are pitted, both from hard tyres now. Generally, you want to make the hard last, if you can, around 10 laps. However, they can get very slow, and it could be that mediums are the quicker option. However, a 2-stop does mean an extra 17 seconds approximately wasted in the pits. Oh, further back, oh, and Happy Hippie's gone wide, and Vanderbilt, oh, and that is unfortunate for both of them. So Cyber here, I think they both made the exact same mistake. Let's try to look at this from the perspective here. So there, these are 2 British Lexus drivers here, and oh, so yeah, Cyber just gets a little bit loose. Happy, I think, understeers off, and that was, well, they both just had nowhere to go, but they both lose out sadly. But what this does do is it pushes Scanning Flick there into 9th place. Rejoins behind Happy Hippie. Meanwhile, Pix is now slightly closer to Soulstrike. Oh, and we've got some good racing here, so sorry for this and this. So after Happy Hippie rejoined, he believes that Scanny Flick might have made an overtake. So, oh, that's very loose there from Happy. And yeah, a good move from the British Nissan driver. So Alex is approximately 8 seconds behind Sig, neither of which have pitted. Now will Alex pit this lap? He does. So he was on hard tyres. What tyres is going to be on now? We will see in about 15 seconds. Now, I believe that Alex will be joined behind Tyler, behind Mako. Now, I don't know about Scuderia driver. Ooh, that was very loose out of Mako, who's pursuing Tyler. So Alex was on the hards, and it should hopefully say soon what tyres he is on. I don't know, I think it's on hards again. I'm not fully sure, but here we've got some good racing here between Tyler and Mako. So Langer's in the pits as well, so both of the Irishmen went into the pits on the same lap. Now these started first and second, and they've been leapfrogged currently by Sig and Bradford, but Sig is at the pit, and Bradford pitted very early. Now Tyler also pitted early. Oh, that's wide by Tyler. Mako goes for the move. And he makes a stick there coming out of Decker 2. Now we've seen a lot of overtakes in that position due to mistakes from drivers. Be interesting to see if that continues in the remaining 14 minutes of this race. So Alex, you can see there, just coming out of the hairpin. He's on fresh tyres. Some very nice atmospheric shots here of the Suzuka circuit here on Gran Turismo Sport. Now this is the closest battle on track. It is between Mako and Tyler. So we've got Scuderia in the pits, the Dutch driver. He was on hard tyres and he made them last for, I believe that would be 8 laps in total. Oh, and is that a mistake from Scani? Well, it might have been, but Happy Hippie, who was possibly going to take advantage, pits pretty much straight away. Closest potential battle. Oh no, we got a great battle here for 6th and 7th here. Both Nissans. We've got the leader in the pits, so Sig in the pits. He has done 9 laps on hards. Is he going to go to medium tyres? I'm going to assume so because it's too late to a 2-stopper really. Now will Sig rejoin behind Mako? We will see here. It's going to be very, very, very close. Sig on new mediums. Mako around the outside? No, too far back. A little bit further back, we've got Alex slightly closing in on Tyler. So the Lexus, the Honda and the Nissan are all showing good prowess so far in this event. So these two are still at it. Can Scuderia go for a move into turn 1? We shall see. We'll go on board with him. Too far back in my opinion, and it is. But Stefan's braked too late. That's a poor mistake, but he doesn't necessarily lose control and he gets on track quickly. Have we got any battles further back? We've got a slight one here, so we've got Hicks here, and he's just behind Cyber. But I think what's more crucial is there's a much closer battle, it seems. We've got Tyler and Alex is really close now. There's a run here on the hood of Alex Sinclair 22. Meanwhile, in terms of the current race lead, Braggers has approximately 10 seconds lead to Sig, but with a pit stop being 16 seconds, and I believe that has been on a 2-stop, Braggers was going to rejoin behind Sig, and as I say that, Braggers actually enters the pits. So there's about 9 minutes left. I would expect Braggers to go on to a new set of mediums. That would be a strategy of hards, mediums. Now, this is actually quite crucial. Now, will Bradley rejoin behind Alex Sinclair and Tyler? Because this could be, because if he does, then I find it would be very difficult for Sig to lose this race, and he does. If Bradley's just had an extra few seconds, he could have been ahead of these two. But now, if he catches them up, he might just be held up a little bit. We got Tyler running a bit wide, they're side by side, and yes, Alex makes a very bold move around the outside, and that is a splendid move from the Irish. Oh, Bradley's catching him up instantly, so he's on fresh mediums, the other two are on very old tyres. Just going to quickly go a little bit further back, because here we got Nick and Happy. They're fighting for 9th, but I believe there might be a move made. Oh, and is that off the track for Tyler? It was. So Tyler just running a little bit wide. Does he hit the wall? Oh, I think he gets away with it, but that is an easy pass for Braggers here. It moves to the 4th place. I think all of the drivers have made their stops, although I would think that Alex's tyres are quite old now, so who knows, maybe Alex has to do almost the tyre equivalent to the splash and dash on a new set of mediums and power through some people near the end. So here we got the battle for 3rd. Nissan versus Lexus. This is very tense racing between the two. These two have had a lot of good races in the past, back in the seasons. This is very interesting because we've got two different strategies, two different quality of tyres right now. Or can Braggers go for a move in Degner's? No, that is obviously not possible. But possibly a move into the hairpin if he gets a good run. Slightly cuts the corner, and yeah, he gets loose and pays the price there for using a little bit too much of that turn. And we're going to 2nd here, Mako. Ooh, look, well, I was about to say he's looking good, but he slightly loses the rear coming out of the hairpin. 10 seconds behind Sig at this point with 6 minutes remaining. Oh, and Tyler's off the track. Let's get a quick replay of that. Probably doesn't want to see the mistakes that have been made, but this could be important if Alex pits. Because Alex is, if he does pit, he's going to end up behind him. But this might make it a little bit easier. Oh, and I'm completely wrong. There was no mistake. It's just my imagination. So apologies there. Alex runs a little bit wide there in the middle of the turn, and also doesn't use as much track as he could have. And oh, this is the opportunity here for the Lexus driver. Can he make a move into 130? Oh, this will be very, very brave of him. Can they go too wide? Oh, they're still there. Bit of brush used. Alex ends up on the curb. He rejoins on the track. No contact between the two. Alex can't rejoin, can't get past. Brothers gets the position there. That was very close racing between the two. And is Alex going to pit? He does. So as soon as he got past the pit, so he was on medium tyres, got old mediums. So yeah, definitely going to rejoin behind Tyler. Going to be ahead of Scuderia though, that is for sure. Now, it's quite spread out now further back. Scabby, good debut race in 8th. Scuderia also a good debut race in 6th position. Hicks down in 11th, but seems to be catching Cyber after an unlucky crash earlier on in the race. So Alex has actually rejoined on track. He's on fresh mediums with probably 3 laps to go, considering there's now only 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Pretty sure that'll be lap 13, 15 and lap 16, so that's 3 laps for Alex to make progress, try to potentially get ahead of Tyler. Meanwhile, I believe Mako is actually closing in on Bradders, so we'll see about that pretty soon. But yeah, Alex is here, really storming here on these new tyres. Will he get the fastest lap even? That is definitely potential. Currently the fastest lap I believe is held by Sig with a 1:49.689. That is a fantastic lap. That shows what he will see the first of this race and starting in the back. Slight contact between the two at the exit of the chicane. Mako got a really poor run there. Seems like a loss of traction. He goes to the inside. This is a very early defensive move. Will it pay off? Will Brothers go to the inside, the outside? He goes to the outside. Will this work? They go into turn 1 and... oh, I think there was very slight contact there. Brothers ends up off the track and Mako slowly... it seems like... okay, so Mako's actually letting Brothers pass. I believe there might be contact. We'll just go back on the replay slightly. We'll go on board with Brothers here. So Brothers there is using the slipstream just on the outside as you go through turn 1. Oh yeah, you can potentially hear the slight bang. There's Mako just got a little bit loose on the inside curb, but that's very fair of Mako to let Brothers by. So now we've got about a lap and a half left for the leader Sig, just coming into the Degners. So yeah, there'll be this lap 15, and then lap 16 will be the end of the race for this 30-minute time race. So Alex here has actually got to close Tyler. His pace has been extraordinary though. So his lap out, the pits were 1:48.7, but that wouldn't be the fastest lap because that was an out lap from the pits. But his pace has still been really good compared to Tyler. Oh, and it was up until that moment slightly too loose. Oh, just understeered off actually, and just slightly bit of contact there with the water. Really unfortunate there for the Irishman. You would have expected better from this opening race, but it seems as if it might be 5th position, or is it that Scuderia is actually closing slightly. But I think that Alex may have made a mistake, but still he's on fresh mediums and should be able to pull away from the Dutch inside driver. So with only a couple of minutes to go, let's have a quick rundown here of the drivers. So we've 1 lap to go, starting the final lap, we've got Sig leading. Then we've got Brothers here in the Lexus. With Mako, who had just been overtaken here in 3rd after their very slight bit of contact. Tyler in 4th position. So both Mako and Tyler here, good performances on their debut. Alex Sinclair in 5th, could have been potentially 4th, but that mistake has really cost him. Oh, that's an even bigger mistake. That is spectacular. That is. Okay. I really hope we're giving out some points for stunts because that deserves 10 out of 10. Ballast free. That was exceptional. Of course we've got to watch a replay of this. So on worn tyres, 130R isn't necessarily full throttle. As you can see, and that was so close to hitting the wall. Oh, and that's just perfect braking there. The turn for the chicane. Stefan Langer in 7th position. He's been 7th probably most of the race here. He's only had quite a quiet race after the first few laps. He made a couple of mistakes. His fastest lap on the medium tyres, I believe, is a 153.1. Further back we've got Scanny, who's been pretty consistent, not made too many mistakes, good performance. And we've got Happy Hippie in 9th position, which is a good recovery after that opening turn mess that there was between himself, Cyberstrike, and I believe Scuderia. Just an unfortunate incident all round, I believe. Then we've got Cyberstrike in 10th. Had a couple of mistakes, had a couple of spins, had that crash with Happy Hippie coming out of Dunlop. And we've got Pix here coming through the chicane, who had a really good start to the race, but seems to have made a couple of mistakes, and hopefully though he can bounce back and improve in the future. But here we've got Sig coming through what I believe now is the final turn of this race to win the opening race of the Rei Sportscar Championship. Across the line he goes, fantastic performance, very well deserved win, very good one-stop strategy, it really worked. Meanwhile on a two-stop strategy with Brothers, considering the gap to Sig, you could say it maybe didn't work, but good performance as well. Mako, superb drive to 3rd position there in his Red Bull Lexus. Meanwhile in the Red Bull Honda, meanwhile in Red Bull Lexus, this time is correct, is Tyler, superb 4th position. Alex in 5th, maybe not the best race, but certainly one of the best liveries. Scuderia driver will take home 6th position. Now the top 6 average drivers from each round will get points. So if Scuderia gets another performance, he can maybe get 1 or 2 points. Further back, we've got Langer, who's only been caught up by Scanny, so he might have made a few mistakes there on his worn tyres. He went for the 1-stop after hitting on the same lap as Alex, and meanwhile Alex went for the 2-stop. Scanny, 8th position, so good drive there. Further back, we've got Happy Hippie in 9th position. We've got Cyber here coming home in 10th. Meanwhile, a lap down was Pix Tecker. May not have been the best race, but I think we know what Pix can do here through 1 laps. Well, that was a fantastic race here, the Rei Sportscar Championship. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.